Welcome to another exciting episode of the BYU Management Society's Learn from Professional series. Whether you are exploring different career paths or ready to dive into your next big opportunity, we're here to provide guidance and insight that will help you to thrive. The privilege of hearing from Sari Santos, a true expert in international trade marketing, business to business brand strategy, and entrepreneurial communication. Sari is a journalist by nature, a strategist by choice, and an entrepreneur by persistence. She has 8 years of experience translating complex technical topics into powerful narratives that build authority and trust for business to business brands in the foreign trade sector. She is the founder of Sari Santos Agency, the creator of the innovative radar theory of positioning, and holds a powerhouse of advanced degrees spanning from journalism, advertising, and MBAs in marketing, strategy innovation, branding, and artificial intelligence. Sari, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your valuable time and expertise. We're eager to hear from your experiences and wisdom.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a pleasure for me for talking more about my profession and about my career, my story. So thank you for invite.
Mhm. So let's dive right in. You describe yourself as a journalist by nature, but a strategist by choice. What first sparked your interest in combining the storytelling world of with the highly analytical world of business to business international trade marketing?
So I love communication. It's the first point in my life. Yeah, I have in 5 years ago, in my child, 5 years only, I talking about journalism and recording in a little uh, K7 tapes, any programs like a journal, nocturne journal. In Brazil, you say Fatima Bernardes, and I say, oh, in my future, probably I can go a future with Fatima Bernardes. So my idea is communicate all time in my life. But in only moment, I I see so much people talking, so much people communicate all time, but don't have so much persons for strategy, communicate with strategy. So create strategies for communicate. And more in specific areas like international business. It's my specific specialization. So I follow up, become a perfect meeting point between these two words. It's a highly technical, analytical, and constantly changing, but is also deeply connected to people. So business, countries, and economic development needs communicate. And I see an opportunity for create strategies for a better communication in these areas. So the gap become the foundation of my career. It's transforming technical knowledge into narratives and storytellings that people can use, understand, remember, and trust. So I love communication, but I need a strategy and create this focal point for my career.
That's terrific. Sorry, everyone's journey is unique. You transition from foundational studies in journalism and advertising to building your own agency in Brazil. Can you walk us through the career path and the pivotal moments that led you to specialize in the complex foreign trade industry?
So my career was not completely linear, and I know see that as one its greatest strangers. I started studying journalism because I was fascinated in by stories, by communication, by people, and later I advertising helped me understanding creative from a commercial and a strategy perspective. So throughout my career, I worked with communication, content, project management, branding, and digital strategy in general. So I had opportunity to work with different organizations and companies, and every experience that a new layer to my professional perspective. So I not planning, oh, I can go started with this area, but I discover this area and these possibilities in the way. My specialization in international trade happened when I recognized a very specific market need. So I see an opportunity. Foreign trade companies possessing extraordinary technical expertise, but many of them communicate in a way that was either too complex or very similar to the competitors. For example, it's very important for United States. A professional, the name is foreign trade, for example, and all needs this for import or export all situations and have so much similars in the service. Oh, I make this service. This is my method. I make this service. Who is the difference? The communication. Who is the difference for not apply only the must the better cost is exactly see the authority, and this is a communicated construction. So the communication constructed this. Over time, this became much more than a nature. It's become a professional purpose. I have now worked with more than 100 companies and projects, and that experience eventually led me to build my own specialized agency.
That's great. So, sorry, I'm sure that you've heard a lot of advice along the way. What's the most powerful piece of career advice someone shared with you when you first stepped into marketing and strategy landscape, and how did that change your approach?
Um, the best advice for me is not never stop study. Never. Don't I have so many years in this area, but I need to study more. I need more formations. I need more see better, the more opportunities. And we have an internal extraterritorial, and we see the opportunities like this extraterritorial. So I need more extraterritorial, more knowledge, more vision for see better, foresee more opportunities, and the only way is study more my more formations, and not is exactly, oh, I see one video, this is a study. No, it's a formation, officially formations, MBA degrees is academic study, and for me is the best advice in my life, and I study more and more all time. I It's vicious for me.
So, a lifetime of learning is important to you.
Yeah. So much lifetime, but academic uh, study too.
Mhm. Sorry, I'm curious to hear more about the day-to-day impact of your work. Technical and business to business foreign trade companies often deal with highly complex and kind of dry topics. What excites you the most about helping these companies uncover their unique truth and translate it into a compelling narrative, that storytelling that you like to do?
It's a like translation. Not is only in language we need translate, but in realities too. So was what excited me most is discovering that the subject is almost never truly buried. uh, Anytimes it was simple, not being translated into the right language or connecting to the right human problem. So, customs broker, for example, my logistic company is so bureaucratic, talking about documentations, taxes, systems, operations, and the client see this and oh, I not understand. I not understand these words, all these points. So I need translate. And at first, these topics may appear dry, but behind them, there are business protection, there are investments, professionals solving urgent problems, products crossing borders, and companies trying to grow. So my work is uncover that, that meaning. So I ask questions until we find that the company truly knows. That is the difference. And why that difference matters to its clients is the great point here is the clients. The most rewarding moment is when a company realizes that is technical knowledge and it's not an obstacle for the communication. It's difficult, but not is a wall in the clients and companies. So actually, on of its greatest strategy assets, if we can translate with clarity, context, purpose, and creativity.
That's terrific. That's I like that approach. Sorry, looking back, you founded the Sari Santos Agency built on entrepreneurial persistence. I like that terminology. Was launching your own agency a structured plan from day one, or were there unexpected twists and leaps of faith that you had to make along the way?
No, no, not using the first step, not is the structure planning. No, no, absolutely. Because we make mistakes all time. And I create before this agency another three agencies, three fails agencies.
Oh,
So we need constructing. In the point is probably persistence is not stopped before after you make a mistake. So the agency today was built gradually through real clients' needs, relationships, experiments, and lessons. At different moments, I had to rethink structures, partnerships, service, and even the identity of the business. So not is out now. I have a structure agency, but now I have one correct point, and I need change all time. The change is part of the the sustain the I will forget any words in English in types. So is for more successfully we need make mistakes.
sure, sure.
And this is a
I
point.
totally understand that. Entrepreneurial persistence, you make mistakes, and then you keep building on the positive,
Exactly.
until you've got your model perfected. So, um, and I think that it's not always a straight path, right? Business requires resilience. Have you encountered significant obstacles or setbacks while navigating the international trade marketing, building your own business, your own agency? And how did you overcome these setbacks and what did they teach you about resilience?
It's important say about this because anytime you say, "Oh, I make mistakes," but how mistakes? What is this mistakes? So I have faced financial uncertainty, change in partnerships so much times, the loss of clients, difficult transitions, and moments when I had the rebuilding plans much faster than I expected. So now I rev extra three, and in one moment, probably I'll change. And I need to create a solution so fast. And one of the hardest lessons in entrepreneurship is understand that good work does not eliminate uncertainty. Uh, you can be competent, committed, and responsible, and still face circumstances that you cannot completely control. So what happened me was learning to separate and even from my identity. Losing a client does not mean that I'm a failure. Not is my fault, but I need learning better. A strategy that does not work that mean that in incapacitable person.
Mm-hmm.
It means that need to examine what happened and take responsibility for what I can improve and make a new decision and reconstruct. Resilience is this, not stop it. I recognize my fault, but I can change this and transform this in a good point in my company. And every difficult transition made me more attentive and strategy
Yeah.
and intentional about the kind of company I wanted to build.
I think that's a common thread with each of the entrepreneurs that we interview. It's change is constant, transition is constant. It's how you apply yourself to overcoming those obstacles and moving forward. So, looking at young professionals, young people that are aiming to break into modern business to business marketing or brand strategy that you're so successful with, a basic degree may not be enough anymore. What foundational education background do you consider to be essential for thriving in your business today?
I do not believe there is only one perfect degree for this care specific marketing because I have my degree in publicity and communication, but I need knowledge in advertising, journalism, business, design, public relationship, economics, international relationship, and so many areas. And I discover new areas all the time. So I need to study these areas all the time because it's more important than the title. And it's so important to have a title is of degree is the foundation of person's abilities. A strong professional should understand communication, human behavior, business fundamentals, research, uh, interpretation about that data is so important, and strategic thinking. So one degree, not learning this. We need learning in another points like an MBA, like a little course in classes and so much books. We need to see a
Mhm.
book and have the waiting is so essential. The even in a visual and technical word, the ability to organize the ideas and communication and clarity remains extremely valuable. So I degrees provides extra theory and need not is optional. Need is a point of basic structure in the life, but need practical projects, need learning, lead course, lean post graduation, need MBA. need books, so much books. need this as a necessary practice. Need a mentorship. This is important here because a mentorship can guide in this whole areas is necessary studying better. And continuous learning are what transform academic knowledge into professional judgment. So it's a great transformation.
So do you also feel that this additional education that you've received has helped you to kind of future-proof your agency? I mean, a lot of young people are very concerned about AI, how that will impact their careers moving forward. But it seems like you're just embracing change. Instead of avoiding change, you're embracing it and trying to find ways to take advantage of it.
Yeah. Now we have a extraordinary time for change all time. And we need study different areas, but create personal habit for see better how another areas I need study more. Okay, for example, I am a communication person. I study marketing. Great, but artificial intelligence, for example, artificial intelligence, not is necessary a communication area. Is actually in my word, but I need to study this because it's a future. So the perspective not is like horse. The horse see only this, only in front, and it's only this I see and I need to study and I need construction with these areas, but need open eyes, open the mind and the eyes for understand better the future and who is the another uh, news needs connected with my area for my company needs a differential. I need to create authority and create a unvaluable comparison. I need to unique. I didn't make my company unique. And this happens with open my eyes and understand better. Uh, I need what another areas I need to study. So advanced education helped me prepare the agency not only to adopt new tools, but also to decide when, why, and who tools should be used.
Sorry, I know you have an amazing agency and you, like you said, you deal with over 100 different companies. But what do you think are some of the most rewarding aspects of running your own marketing agency and perhaps what are some of the challenges that you're faced with?
Um, I like it. It's difficult because we see so much challenge all time in so much um, so much areas. Not have only one perfect model for agency, for example. Don't have one. Don't have one. One specific. Uh, in Brazil, you say the word receita de bolo is like a make a cake and have exactly these steps for you constructing a agency. So I can talk in so much different challenge with I face it and I see, but probably tomorrow this challenge change because it's unstable. Don't have a specific point here, and this is good. I like it. It's true. I like
Yeah.
it. It's very crazy, but I like it. But the point is not see the structure for the agency or the company, but see who what is my client necessity is the point. My client is the focus, no, not specific my formatation or my knowledge or my point. Is my
Yeah.
client. And for me, this is a great point here. It's
So
difficult, not
you want
a
to
specific answer.
yeah, you want to customize your approach depending on the client's needs and then
Mhm.
adapt and overcome. So,
Mhm.
well, that's great. So that student that is that's interested in building jumpstarting a career in marketing, copywriting, business strategy, what is what's the most crucial skill or mindset that they need to adapt and focus
Hmm.
on cultivating?
I believe um, this is one of the better questions. Before reading, designing, and recommending a strategy, you need to understand the problem. And the same answer about the another point. I need to understand the problem. What is the business trying to achieve? First point. Who is the audience? So, what does that audience fear, value, or need? Oh, we're talking about this. What evidence do you have? And what assumptions, I don't remember the word, are we making? So I believe the students need see better and talking, don't talking so much, and see and listen better for follow this uh, create this area, because marketing and another points like corporating and business strategy need observation
Mhm.
is the first ability. And about this, after this, I can construct it more and understand more how is the points I need study better and learning better. And probably is the most common for me in like a new employees in my company. I talking, I make interviews so with so many students for any vacancy points in my company, and I make these interviews. In the first question, I talking, who is your objective here? Uh, oh, how is your objective here? And the student don't need and don't like, don't can respond this point. I not say I need to work, I need a job, but I don't see my future. I don't see my possibilities. And problem this is ability to create a plan for your future. And probably you can understand better. And your first day probably is better too.
Sorry, for a young person that is interested in exploring a career in your field, are there any essential resources such as podcasts or websites or books
Mhm.
that you would recommend that they look at?
I love it. The new Patel learning. New Patel is an Indian professional, and he's so experienced in communication. And in one point in communication, the name is SEO. It's a technical for one person share and follow you in the Google, for example. And Neil Patel is the great person for this. So he is a great point for study. I probably say the brand gap in Martin Neumeyer is so good too. I recommend it. Um, I recommend the young persons learning more journals, and it's important too. I need uh, the actualization moment. What happened in my country? What happened in my universe, in my world? And I need to see more news too, and not only points for study, but actualization my moment, my city, my state, my country. I need to know what happened in my around me.
So, kind of switching gears to life balance and kind of making a meaningful impact. What advice would you give to someone that wants to stay intensely ambitious, like you, um, but they also want to live a fulfilling and well-balanced personal life? And I know you and your husband, you've got a great family, and you have a lot of great things that you want to accomplish in life. But how do you do that? How do you combine a career with a amazing personal life?
First, if for me, it's a better answer is therapy.
Therapy. Okay.
The first, we all need a therapy. So we need a point for balance in my mental health, for create a structure and control better my boxes. All in my life is in one box. My family was a box. My company is a box. My cats is a box. I have 5 cats. My cats is a box. So I need better control, and mental health is also necessary for this. I can control my team here. I have one team. I have 15 persons now, and we have two agencies, one in Brazil and one in United States. So I need so much control about all for not change my characteristics and my authority. So all time I see my phone. All time I listen. I contest message. I need so much mental health for not close my life in this and control all boxes. So before my mental health is my body health. I need to make exercise. It's so important. So my body, my head, and my emotional points, like a therapy, needs
Mhm.
this balance. And it's so simple. Make exercise, make therapy, and we need a confidence person. We need a family. And my husband is this for me. So with my balance, I need him. And for me, this all complete. My career is a consequence for this balance.
So I'm hearing body, mind, and spirit, working on
Exactly.
all of those at the same time. You you have to have that together. So now just transitioning a little bit. So we have young adults. They're passionate about making a genuine, real positive impact on society through their careers, and they want to be authentic about that. They want to have a real positive impact in what they're doing in life instead of just dryness. They want to they want uh, to impact society in a positive way. What what advice would you give to them?
Uh, First, you need to know yourself. Authenticity in business does not mean saying everything you think or refusing to adapt. It means knowing which values you are not willing to abandon in exchange for approval. So the word approval is strong for me because I don't need. In our time in marketing is a point. The popularity is so necessary, and approval and popularity not is the same. For youngs, it's important to understand this because I not create a word in all love me. It's impossible in all careers. I believe it's impossible. But I need my authenticity in my successfully with popularity, with uh, my courage in my proud about myself. Young professionals often feel pressured to imitate the language. Imitate like with chat GPT include, for example, and appearance and opinions of people who already seem successful. Oh, he is the point for is my goal. We don't need make all exactly with this person. So the communication become predictable and trust become difficult to buy. So your threat becomes professional, valuable when it meets a responsibility. It should not only express who you are, it should also help you contribute, solve problems, and create better outcomes. So I not need approval. I need experience. I need resolve. The client don't see, oh, he's so much popular, I can work with him. No, the client see, oh, he resolved my problem. Is this, and it's different career and school. In school you need approval, you need popularity, and no, in the business we need resolve problems, and authentic persons resolve problems. Is this?
Sorry, in addition to running a very successful business, I think you said you have 15 people that you're responsible for, but you also have to bring business in the front door, right? So networking is crucial to business owners. Can you describe a little bit how you network and then also how you would recommend networking for young people that are really just starting out in their careers?
I believe networking becomes uncomfortable when we approach every interaction is a transaction. The network needs more naturality. Need I can this person to for me is the step asking not is this I not create, oh, I need this person, probably I can negotiate this person. No, I need ask it about experience, about challenge, about the different perspectives. Remember we're talking about this, so I need open my vision and create another solutions for my clients. It's in networking too. I not no necessity need approval, and networking not is approval. It's about connection, about listen better and see better and talking anytime in any moments. Probably you talk, but listen more. And you don't need the meet hundreds people. Oh, I have so much persons in my social media. Not this is not network too. A similar number of genuine professionals, contactors, and relationships can be much better and have much more valuable. So then a large collection of superficial contacts. And social media is so, uh, it's a problem because the persons create superficial contacts and think, oh, I have so much network. No, not is true. It's a really point here. Not is true. For introverted young persons, more specifically, network can actually become a stranger because meeting connection often depends more on listening than speaking. It's naturally you will not need expose your life in talking so much. No, listen. It's networking too. And do not think of networking as collection of contacts. Think of it as building perfection relationships through curiosity, generosity, consistency, and mutual respect. So, one, two, or three persons with this relationship is a good networking.
There you go. So what I'm hearing is that you use social media, right? You use it as a tool within your business, but you also recognize some of the problems of social media. And it's almost like dating. You don't need to date 100 people. You just need to date one that you really like. So, so sorry, before we wrap up, do you have any other career or life advice that you'd like to share with our audience, with those young people that are just starting out in their career?
Oh, I wish I wish someone had told me that a career it's not a final answer about who you are. It is an ongoing conversation between your abilities, your choices, your circumstances, and the person you are becoming. So you are allocate the change direction. You are allowed to ungrow an old plan. You are allowed to discover that something you once wanted to longer represents you. So I believe the great um, point here is relax, focus, listen, courage. If one person say, "Oh, this is not possible," mm, this is not a final point for your intentions. Again, start again. Don't stop. And create a good friends in the way. My in my mission, I serve in Colombia, and my husband in the so many years ago, my boyfriend say for me one unique point for me remember, and the word is in any moment enjoy. In all time in the mission, probably in any moments we can don't have visits or persons for talking with you. Enjoy. Take a Coke and enjoy. And I see this in my life. In all moments, I probably pass any situations. If I think how I transpass or how I continuous before this, and probably because I enjoy my journal. Is
I
this?
love that. Yeah. Well, you have an amazing journey that you're on, and I like that. I heard listen and have courage and serve what you've done, and just enjoy your life. It's your life. Enjoy it. So, sorry, I want to thank you for your time today. We appreciate the time that you've taken to share your invaluable insights for us. Your story, your brand, your radar theory will undoubtedly help shape the careers of many young adults who are just getting started on their journeys. So to wrap up, the journey to success doesn't have to be walked alone. You can reach out to successful professionals like Sari for informational interviews. And whether you're setting those up through your own connections or you're asking for an introduction from someone in your network. To help you prepare for these conversations, we encourage you to check out our video that's on our website, Conducting Informational Interviews. So start building your future today by taking the first step in connecting with mentors who guide you to success. Thanks again, Sari. You're an amazing person. I love your spirit and I love how you approach life.
No, it's my for me it's an opportunity and is an honor talking with you. And please, I'm here for all. For students listen this, I'm here for help you. So thank you so much and enjoy.
Okay, thank you.